So we got to 5 games. Our answers have been had. Our prayers have been answered. And now we go back to your chat, the final chat interaction potentially of the entire tournament. Press 1 if you want to see Vici win. Press 2 if you want to see LGD win. And press 3 if you're excited for Season 4 if and when it does happen. Be excited. It's going to be a fun one.
Undying. It's back.
Trail of the Burning Doom. Always a fan.
And he's gone boost first as well.
Prepare for battle.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, this time he'd go boots. Well, good luck, Calf.
Game 5. Everybody's enjoying themselves.
Yep. I would say what Bruce Buffer normally says when it's the main event, but pretty sure it's copyrighted, so. Yeah. Big swing.
So yeah, you effectively, almost double your winnings if you win this game here.
Could be seeing the 20k Echo Slam or the 20k RP. Doesn't sound so exciting, but it is. Game 1 was very much the showing of why it is.
I could see this game going on for a little while potentially though if LGD don't start playing from ahead. I think both teams, we've seen what happens here when both teams are one way from elimination, they start to slow down the game a little bit potentially.
Yeah, we saw that yesterday.
The battle begins.
Ladies and gentlemen.
See this Undying.
Slow.
Undying's doing the same thing again where he tries to come and snag the bounty rune. I think, was this game 1 or game 2 he did this?
I think it was game 1.
It's really interesting. I might try that.
Unranked, probably, right?
Oh no, some in-house league. You'll just grief each other in there anyway.
I kind of like PYW in the old 11 combo.
Yes. He actually has a lot of gold saved up on the Rubik. On stick tangos and saving up for those boots really quickly against the Undying, rather than going boots tangos and then saving up for the stick.
One into the Slytherin Crush, which has been not what we've seen from the start in the series, as there's only been one. It was Bash for the Deep.
No.
Ori taking a big regen lead in the mid lane early on. Sal forced already.
Good night. They're doing had such an easy time in that game. Yeah, in the last one. I was gonna say, dealing with one shared tango. Does he have a courier code now yet? Or he's gonna try and save for the bottle?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. He might need a salve here after this wave. He'll evaluate when the wave's finished, right? That's what he wants.
Is under attack.
Is in danger.
PYW taking some damage here from Ahmed up in the top lane. Meanwhile, Innocent's very far forward, just under the tier 1 tower. Behind it, Ruby. Bottom lane again. Take a look. Got Faith Beyond, who's sitting 9 and 2. You said he should have a good time in this lane. So far, so good.
Yep, he's doing really well. As the levels come through, though, it gets harder and harder for the PA. I think you're going to get a second point in Enchant Totem, I'd imagine, next.
Denied.
I would assume so. Is that enough to keep Erica kind of sitting back and trying to use that Stifling Dagger to last it a little bit more?
Yeah, I'd imagine so. I mean, it depends what the Puzzler and the Omni Knight want to do, though, as well, because at least the PA has the survivability in the lane. That damage is... At level 2, it's crazy. But he actually gets 2 points in Aftershock.
It's quiet, and we've seen this a lot in these elimination games over these final games, where nobody's really leaving their lanes just. But it's
Mid lane,
3-4 minutes stun, and nothing to say. He gets low, but survives. Ori under the tower was taking a couple of shots, maybe not confident in going for the first blood. Yeah, you can see Erica kind of sitting back a little bit more, but up towards top. Got the stun onto Ame with that bash to the deep.
Be fearless.
Dyer's
Minute mark.
structures
Anybody
are
coming
fortified.
over? It looks like Innocent is. And so is Shinkyu.
He's gonna try and stack his camp though. It's over.
Does it?
Oh, it's a region.
Regent's top. Forced to take it.
I mean, he'll be happy
know,
though.
Still leaves nothing to say without his bottle getting filled. It's not the worst thing going from 4 to 5 though.
Innocence is like, hell yeah, a region. I won't matter.
Yeah, the Undying doesn't have to sacrifice himself like we see sometimes. Now level 4
All
Faith done.
ones will walk.
He's got 1-1-2. One, two, and he's kind of bottled too.
Yeah, this PA is doing much better in lane than I thought she was. 15 one charges, well, 16 now available as well, so not really under any pressure.
Top lane, so they're in crush. Right clicks coming in on Ame. Has the root. Old 11 continuing to attack and starts to leave, but PYW can they get this kill on the troll? They got the telekinesis. First one comes in on a DY, and they finish off Ame's one piece. But the bigger one coming through for VG.
Bigger kill, but at least they get the first blood on LGD.
Earth first.
So that's the big thing. Who gets the bounty runes though as well? Because it looked like a lot
Dyer's
for
top tower is under
LGD.
attack.
1, 2, 3. I think they got all 4.
Bottle one, bottle the second, and 3-4, yeah.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Wow.
They-
Swardar ends up going down though to Innocence, and he's going to TP over towards the middle lane where PYW is free and DY are putting the pressure on. Shoots here, telekinesis into the air, and then the blast comes out, but it's not going to do enough damage. Or he's got the Heavenly Grace on him. Continue to clean up these creeps in between the tier 1 and the tier 2.
Dyer's
That
top
play looks
tower
really
is
stupid
under
for the
attack.
Undying, but what he's done is basically trade his life away to keep his tower alive because the catapult dies. DY,
DY trying to get out of this one. Purification. It's both. Nether Blast is there. One more right click for nothing to say to get the kill. POW would take over in the middle lane while Shrek is going top.
Top tower is under
The
attack.
Invis, they're gonna need more than just him, right?
oh, he's running away. He knows.
Wow,
That's a really heads-up play.
it's a big read. Very big read. Erica now level 6. And top of the net worth is Faith Gun. We're not surprised. We said Faith Gun's lane was going to be easier. And he always secures his mark. Stun comes down on a Shinkyu.
Dyer's middle
And they've got the telekinesis. Ori's Pulse Nova will finish off the Pugna. And now they'll go for the tier 1 tower with this Diabolic
Wow,
Edict.
this is insanely early tier 1 mid to be taking. 7 minutes into the game. And now they're going to start running at the troll in the jungle.
He is
Dyer's
potentially in
middle tower
trouble,
is under attack.
but
They don't have lift.
not automatic. UIW lift still on cooldown. K hits both. Innocence.
Some more LGD heroes coming over here.
Dyer's top tower
Dyer's
is under
top
attack.
tower is under attack.
Both these teams have tower push potential.
They do. Fabian's about to get blinked here.
Their top tower.
Wow.
It's like 3
Wow.
away. It's 8 minutes.
Boots
this is-
blink 8
Dyer's
minutes.
structures
This
are
is his Earthshaker build though that he always goes for, and what we saw from him last season as well. Just goes bottom
Yeah.
to blink, show you away.
When he was on E-Home.
To their top tower.
So He'll have that blink. He'll have the Echo Slam, and the top 2-1-8's also going to drop.
Dyer's top tower has fallen.
2 tier 1s they've taken already on Peachy so far. Like we said, they play around this Leshiro so well. He should be able to bottle up the DD room down here. He's gonna get there first.
It's going to be a big couple of minutes. Like, now you've got Blink Echo. You can fight off that. You've also got the RP. Like, big team fight skills coming out for LGD to try and open up the game more for us. Get Broach. That feels good for this little Shrek, the movement speed and the mana. He's going to that early Yules. This is a little bit different from the Phantom Assassin. Didn't go to the early health, then back into the battle tree, but DYW. He ends up taking feet. Yana uses that Echo Slam. Meanwhile, up towards top, take out old 11 with the RP. So they do use these level 6s to get 2 kills around the map.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah, and
under
that death on
attack.
the start. That's the most. He was so close to that blink, which he's rushing. I think he's level 6 as well. He's got the second point in Nether Blast, but I'd like to see him get 4 points in Nether Ward now by the level 8 mark. I think the Nether Ward makes Lesh's game so much more difficult.
That should help. That should help.
See though that how game pace is going. Like, yeah, they tier 1 mid and top, but it's still not like this over aggression.
Bounty runes.
I say that.
YW.
Far forward, slowed, fissure, but alive. Heavenly Grace is there. He steals Nether Ward.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Only level 2.
That Fissure there was a little bit awkward. It blocked off Rubik from the rest of the team.
I'm gonna say, chased by Erica and old 11 over mid. They've got a phase. They have the damage. No, Ame, Jinkyu, and Innocence will all show up.
The squad.
Meanwhile, Michi will then go back to pushing bottom, but here comes LGD and nothing really doing in terms of Echo Slam and RP.
They have no Echo, they have no Tombstone, they have no RP. You do have to be careful about which fights you take here on LGD at the moment. Blink on Slard are going to be coming out in a second here.
Holding out on him for a second. Maybe he's looking to get the Bracer and the Blink at the same time.
I don't know. Good question. Oh, there you go.
Okay, there he goes. Held on about 200 extra gold. Shinkyu pushing bottom. As Erica continues to farm up towards the top, he's got that early void zone, so it doesn't take the Ring of Health first in that Perseverance.
Interesting.
A little surprised on that.
Maybe if it was for the spam of the mana in the lane or something. Spam of dagger,
Radiant's bottom
They're just getting out farmed at the moment with this Empower on the mag. Like the Troll's just farming slightly faster than the PA. Mag's out farming.
Fissure. DY in trouble. Blink flipper cushion. Ghost Slam comes down. And now they hit the splitter on the 2. So they get the Faith Beyond kill, and they'll DY Ori on the life drain from Shinkyu. Ori survives and then falls as he turns around, but the RP lands on a Bulbasaur as well as the Rubik. So Shinkyu takes out both. It's a 4-for-2 in the favor of LGD. Fights a plenty happening in the tier 1 tower bottom.
Yeah, great use by the Lesh on the Troll during the battle Troll to like kite out some of the duration, but it's just not enough. Like if the PA's there in that fight, then maybe they can get the kills, but Eric really doesn't want to be fighting right now. Like you just want to be farming up, getting that battle
is
duration.
under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
In danger.
Really good for LGD right now. but they did use RP in the Echo Slam, so big cooldowns for him. I guess the question becomes, does this leave the game open long enough for Phantom Assassin to then go into that battle where he can start to make a comeback? Not really behind by much considering the Empower. And not too the battle fury either. This is a pretty quick one.
Yeah, doing absolutely fine.
Radiant
You'd be really happy with this timing.
Get to know Dire's purpose.
There is a diffuser up on the troll now, though. Big moment. Are they going to look to smoke him? Their spells coming back up. Faithman's showing top.
Fear nothing.
Say comes over. The rest of the team. Deepion's going to Yule next. He's so fast.
Faithman's changed him. He used the max enchant home over Fisher and Quick. This guy really wants to win now.
He's farming up door. Ame. We'll have this battle fury finished.
He doesn't need a Magnus of his own. He has his own battle fury. It's fine.
Regeneration!
Yeah.
I mean, most of the net worth difference at the moment comes across the 3, 4, 5.
Radiant's middle tower
There
is
is
under
little
attack.
Radiance.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Soda's kind of behind. They'll smoke up an LGD. They'll go to the triangle. Catch this courier. Uh-oh.
They just follow the courier to the kill. That's the way you do it here.
Oh,
That's stopped on the high ground.
because it's finishing off an 8.
Oh, they missed the Slardar.
Dire's middle
Happy to get
tower
the trees.
is under attack.
Under attack.
Great read by Lucci though.
Yeah, really well done.
Like, you can tell instantly they knew something was up because the courier stopped on the high ground.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
No
And they're
sorceries
just
of
kind of staying away from each other for the moment. They avoid that smoke, go towards bottom.
Dire's bottom tower.
Haven't got this tier 1 tower yet, but they're
Dire's
searching.
structures are fortified.
Oh, they're heading into the pit on it.
Radiant's top
Good to
tower
not steal it up here.
Dire's bottom tower is
They
under
have to get over here quick if they want to contest this.
Do they know what's even happening?
But it's dying so quickly.
I don't think they know what's happening. It's just going to be first stages, 16 minutes of the game. Oh, GG. Ame picks it up.
Going MKB next as well, going to make that PA's life really hard. I will say that the troll is relatively squishy still though with this item. You do have to be a little bit worried if you're Army. You're only 1300 max HP at the moment with double rate
Radiant's
run
middle
1.
tower is under attack.
is under attack.
Radiant structures
Do you
are
finish for Faith
fortified.
Gallon?
Their structure
Dire's bottom
We're going into
tower
Blood's
is under
UI is here to protect him. Go to the tier 1 tower, bottom dialogue. He did, so grab it.
fallen.
They lose their
Finish
mid
Sage.
Radiant's middle tower has
Not going to
fallen.
jump.
is so
I guess if they're playing against Aegis, trading 1-for-1 on towers is...
Dire's structures are
fortified
fortified.
their structures against
Dire's
attack.
bottom tower is
Dire's
under
bottom
attack.
This Rubik is
is
so annoying.
under attack.
Yeah, level 4 and the blast.
They have to hunt. Yeah, surely they should know that.
Fucking frenzy.
PYW's been sat up here for what feels like 5 minutes. This Netherward's so annoying though, he's losing all his mana.
Sardar just gets destroyed. Echo Slam coming through. Get the kill on old 11. He really. Oh, he's got to. Like, he's going at next.
Does this just open up the tier 2? Or I guess with the Nether Blast it definitely does.
Now we're going to Fisher to block out Vici.
Radiant's middle tower
okay, they
is
clip, they
under
clip.
attack.
Shinkyu drops another word down on the high ground. This was once again from a distance. And Ori doesn't catch anybody there. They put the defusal as well as the Aegis. He needs to be careful about moving forward. And now he'll steal in power, which is great for the Phantom Assassin.
Radiant's middle tower.
And they kill the courier as well. So they know where PA is right now. Yeah, they circle it on the map. So Patriot's going to instantly start hunting.
I'll come back for the empower.
Almost has the death so much.
Smoke from Beachy.
Smoke from LGD though as well. They're going to hit each other in the mid lane.
They don't have Echo Summon, they do have RP. Rubik needs to be careful about his positioning. Throws the Empower. Heavenly Grace now onto the Shrek. Don't crash just yet. But look at this. This is exactly what we've been watching. I mean, every time we watch an Undying play, it's walking forward, trying to break smokes, and doing the telekinesis. But they're backing away from the fight. They don't want to. They don't want to fight into this Aegis.
The sentry for
forward though.
The sentry for the Undying just missed the observer ward that they popped down. So LGD might not know they have vision here. They were pinging around the area, so they kind of knew. But...
Ori. Kind of playing with fire at the moment. Beyond searching, not gonna find him. Ori, if you farm that camp, you're dead. And I think he knows that. Meanwhile, Old 11 just 1,800 gold away from picking up his Ags, and 5 gold for the Phantom Assassin before Urka has Deso.
Deso's up there, so you know, they have potential here to just burst people down so quickly. And you see, LG, they want to push this bot tier 2, but instantly, Vici just TP top. There's Echo here available though.
Yeah, there's the Blink Echo immediately on Ori. But TP in on the OGD. Splitter doesn't land. Blink Southern Crush coming out in 2. They've got the life as well as the Fissure that lands on Ori. He's very close to death. They've got the Decrepify. They have the Shockwave as well as another. They get the cone to the Shack. Now they look over for the rest. They're gone already.
So what happens there is they lose their Lesh, but they stop them from taking their own tier 2. Not great, but kind of okay. Oh, the Fissure doesn't come in time.
Shockwave? He is going to be life drained now. Dominating for Shinku. He is 4-1-5.
Yeah, he's playing really well this year. Have you seen his item progression as well? He has 8th Lens Blink, who's now going for a Hex. Gotta respect that. I think there's an MKB going on the Troll now as well.
Radiant's top tower is under
He's going pattern.
This tower's done.
Dire's bottom
Kind of
tower
backed
is
into a
under
corner
attack.
here for Vici. Now the age expired, maybe we'll see them look to fight. I am noticing for OGD though, they're not going. There have been times where they've gone RP and Echo Slam, but in that last fight, you know, they just go to the Echo Slam, don't have to RP. Like, they have one or the other at the moment working for them. So, we'll see if Vici can work through that.
Can we say, are we surprised though that game 5, the best of 5, is the one with the least amount of kills and things in it? And action, like,
No.
it's just, everyone is so careful.
So there's the smoke. And for these heroes, as top is Ori. He's trying to push in a little bit, maybe go for a tower. And Invis, whoa, Old 11. Smoke broken coming forward like that. So Vici, I just don't think they can make a move forward anymore. They'll have to sit back, continue to farm while Ori tries to push out top a little bit. He's going for the BKB. Phantom Assassin, a BKB here too. They're about to get it at relatively the same time. Hasn't really been a moment for PYW to steal anything like this yet. But he does have the Blink Dagger.
It gets a lot easier with the blink, because it means you can stand so far back.
Sardar cooks the axe. Smoked up on the side of LGD. Innocence. It's a smoke broken. Old 11 blinks to the side. TP's out. Nobody will spot him.
I think he knew.
Yeah.
Couldn't get to him.
Both teams kind of eluding each other at the moment.
Close game. All it takes is one big team fight though from either team, right? Where like the less charges in with
Pushes
heavy
fast.
race, or yeah, they just take an RP into like an echo slam fight potentially. But the troll, if the troll is ever able to get his damage off onto heroes, then they win the fight straight up. Problem is, like when there's this Omni in the team, like we talked about, they can come through. They're all dodging fights at the moment as well. They're about to
So
get
very close.
on the Phantom Assassin, which
Yep.
is the big timing they're waiting for from Chi.
And the track.
And the
Dire's
Leshrac.
bottom tower
Right,
is
okay.
under attack.
Tower is under attack.
So there's going to be a lot more pressure on Nothing to Say here when these BKBs too come out to hit the right targets with RP. Because I think you will need to be controlling up this PA through the BKB duration with RP, really. Yes, Lesh is important as well, but I think Pugna deals with the Lesh better than the PA. Main thing for them though is try and kill the Omni Knight before he presses that bells.
He's been finished for Nothing to Say. Meanwhile, Satanic next round, man.
Yeah, he had what did he have queued up before? I can't remember what it was. It wasn't Satanic. I wasn't pretty sure, but I'm glad he's changed his mind. He needs the sustain here, and he needs the HP pool to work with as well.
Dire's top tower is under
Well, he's got his BKB. Erica is 50 gold away from it. There it is. So BKB is for a lot of heroes on the map. It looks like we're setting toward the clash.
Can I say, it is very brave Troll not going BKB this game against the Mesh. Could come back to bite him.
Accident for old 11. It's
Smack
actually
up.
working with a lot of mana. Not that he needs that much.
They want to use this double BKB here to find a fight.
Angus puts the Empower on Ame. Guardian's been used by old 11. He might be able to catch one. Nothing to Say over and back. Innocence. He's by himself. Blink, Slither, and Crush. They'll focus their attention on the Undying. Out of everybody, they end up getting an Undying. Erica will just jump in and, of course, steal it. Sardo does. Okay.
Radiant are
Shadows in the
One
night.
shot an entire creep wave.
Yeah. I love how Rubik just can't steal anything at the moment because they never get to like any other hero on the map near him.
But that's the thing, like, both teams, they want to fight, but they want it to be perfect.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like we say, all it takes is one bad fight and then the game completely swings one way or the other. So you do have to be really careful. EA creating for 1,350 lift on the pump down.
Yeah, they've got the total piece to send with that 1,300 coming in from Erica just to rip up Shinkyu.
That's going to open up Roche. It's still up for 40 seconds. Has hit minimum respawn time though, so they keep
Dire's
checking the
bottom
pit
tower
here.
is under attack.
They're going to send their own courier back into the pit. I bet it spots the other
Checking
team.
it. Magnus going for the 8. Shadow Blade finished for Faith Beyond. He's got a lot of farms, although it has slowed down quite a bit for him.
Yeah, they spot the courier in the pit. They know it's there.
The armor of omniscience.
Look at the PA just sitting in.
Yeah, but they're pinging her out. They know exactly where she is. Like, their game sense is really good at the moment from both teams.
Roach up in
Dire's
3,
courier
2,
has been killed.
and PYW. Oh, middle spot.
Roche spawns just as the courier, guys. They're going to have to get over here. They are coming. Roche is dying fast.
Need to come over a little bit quicker than this, but they're going to go through the river and all the way out and around.
It's almost like
Just don't know if they'll make it here.
It's almost like they're accepting when she's going to die. They want to fight afterwards anyway. If they can, like, right, yeah, this is
Actually.
huge.
Faith Beyond. A fish for the Blink Southern Cook before you even make it off. They look over. He's got the Yules. The charge came from Orb. He misses the Wood Earth. Faith Beyond able to back up and use that blade again to gain Dwayne losing his courier. However, Innocence he ups to Erica. They're 2 zone on the high ground, and it doesn't look like LGD want to fight anymore.
I'm really surprised they didn't try to fully commit there when they made that full wraparound. Surely you either contest the Roche or... I don't know. Maybe they were hoping to wrap around and get to the pit before it got taken, but you've seen how much damage this PA does.
The time.
Almost has... He's actually going Axe again.
Yeah. Echo Slam. Committed on old 11. They've got Ame here. They'll get the kill on Slardar. They'll take him out. Ori comes over. Yules over the split earth. Hands onto the troll. The Yules comes out from Faith Beyond, so they're able to disengage off this.
UIW performs a spell, dude. I mean, the net worth advantage is less than 1,000. The XP advantage is 2,500. I think Vici is slightly further ahead in this game right now just because they have the PA. And I think with the Omni Knight, that changes so much of the fortunes in the fight. Again, it's just one fight is all it comes down to. Maybe we won't see a fight ever, and this game will just carry on, where everybody avoids each other for the rest of time. But you do feel they've kind of like been hoping each other a little while now, kind of testing the waters.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Your see if everything's okay. The tier 2 tower drops from towards top. It's gonna be the Satanic or the Abyssal next. We'll see what Erica ends up choosing. Goes for the outpost with just a minute remaining on it. So one piece, but they're gonna find themselves old 11 once again. Shockwave, Yules, and the Steward. Nothing to see is here. He holds the RP. They kill onto the Sword Art back to back.
Yeah, been put down a little bit in terms of net worth there with those deaths, but again, nothing really in it here. They still have the Aegis, but they can't really use it here without the Slardar being alive, so you've got to be a bit careful.
PA. Not going to be spotted by Faith Beyond.
They want to get this.
Yeah.
They find Ori here. This is massive. Cool. Mid, nothing to say.
Yeah, in some trouble, but pops the BKB. Taking a lot of damage from the right clicks over from Erica. Life Drain to get him up again, but look at that. Erica just jumps in. Now they're gonna look for this kill onto Innocent. They'll find him.
My God.
Right clicking through them. Erica looking for more. The Guardian Angel. They don't care about your right click damage anymore, Ame. You got to run it. Earth lands, and he'll pop off the trance. But the Blink Southern Crush comes in from 11, and they continue to put the corrosive gaze and the kiting on him. And the kill. GY is actually the one who gets credit for it. Take out for Vici. They now have an opportunity to push.
That whole fight by Erica was absolutely insane. This Axe did huge amounts of work. He just found the +1s, instantly finds the Pugner, moves over to the Shaker, kills him straight away in like 3 hits as well. Troll has no buyback.
Dire's top tower.
They have repair kits, but they lose their building so quickly still. I think this is at least one set of racks. They probably lose their tier 2 mid as well, I imagine.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Erica did 1,700 damage to that Earthshaker.
Yeah, in like 3 hits.
He won.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
Oh dear.
So all of a sudden, your top melee racks is gone. Your 2-3's out.
Under attack.
The base has been broken, and LGD, they kind of find themselves dancing around a fight, and then they ultimately lose.
You could see the problem when Troll popped Battle Trance, but if he doesn't have BKB, it's so easy to kite him around. Like they have Yules on the Lesh, they've got Split Earth, they've got Lift on the Rubik, they have Guardian Angel.
Stone telekinesis. Beyond, he's on the high ground, puts the rush coming through on Innocence. Link away. Beyond trying to run. He's got the Shadow Blade, but Erica right on him. And fissures out. BKB gets popped. Faith Beyond dies again.
I mean, they're just straight up outplaying them. Like, they're finding the openings all the time at the moment on Vici. And this PA is 5,000 net worth ahead of the Troll, who has a mag on his team.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like, everybody's so even in net worth this game's on each position, apart from the carry. And that's not Arme's fault at all. It's just, I mean, this PA is finding so many openings now. 7-0-2.
Dire's middle tower.
I'd love to
has
check
fallen.
how many times Erica has died across this whole series, because it feels like it's been so little. Especially in the games that Vici have won.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's like he died once when they win, if that.
No times in at least one of us.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Has fallen.
He's built for the Magnus. The Aeon discredit for Pugna, he was building into the Hex, but goes for something else afterwards. And then Heaven's Halberd for Sparta, or at least trying to. So they're really trying to kite him as much as possible, and you can see that Troll's made the adjustment. He will try to build a BKB. They found themselves in telekinesis. They look over. Got to fight to keep this magnet alive. Nothing to say. But oh my god, from half health to dead. Guardian Angel gets popped as well as the Center Tiger coming in on the Ame. They'll take away the tombstone, but they're going pretty deep. Old 11 gets down to about half health. Got the Yules out onto the Troll, who doesn't this. He just can't split her lands. Right clicks there, and he crits him for 2,200. Oh my god, right in the face of the earth. And oh no! Everybody's dead! They rocked it up! What? He doesn't blink, he misses the Echo, LGD, they bleed, and they might be bleeding into a video 5 feet.
They have no wave though, like VG are trying to bring this wave in towards the mid lane here. But again, you blink and you miss it, like the PA is just blowing everybody up one by one. And this agony into some huge amounts of work. When you kill with a hero, the cooldowns on the dagger and the phantom strike just get reset. And you can go again and again.
2,000 on the map, 1,500 on the Earthshaker, 885 on the Undying. Troll, he gets hit for 2,034.
It's gonna be nice. Or at least all the melee ranks going, right? Like,
bottom set is on. The ring draft exists only mid and top.
do they want to die? Oh, okay.
Oh my god! They want more. They want blood. He just crit for 1560. There's the mega creep.
Yeah, the creep's got the range racks top, and now they can just back off and wait for a Roche. I checked, by the way, and Erica at the moment has died 7 times across 5 games.
Wow.
How ridiculous is that? And they lost 2 of them.
Moving forward, and here's the telekinesis. They've got the life train looking to RP. That's going to land, but as soon as they have damage, they've got themselves the feature, but the X is slowing the ball. They get the code. Now they're over to nothing. He's sending his Stewards back, but it's not going to be to anything really offensive for LGD. The Rise with a minute bound to health. He gets into the 8. The well. Troll moving forward, but here's the Panic Strike on Innocence. Fissure hit from beyond the onto the Undying. They will over at the Earthshaker. They get the oh man, they take him out. Donuts go down is Fate Beyond and Fiji. Not only do LGD bleed, but they bleed out. VG take the series 3-2 and win season 3. They are 2-time champions in this OGA Dota.